Hello and welcome. My name is Chibogu Nnadiebulam from AIPS Media, and we are about to speak with Hungarian sports journalist Anna Szilágyi, winner of the Young Reporters Photography category in the AIPS Sport Media Awards 2020. How did you feel, winning the AIPS Sport Media Awards for Young Reporters Photography?
It's a great honor that I won this prize. Actually, it's a little bit unbelievable as so many photographers applied to this award, and yes, I couldn't hardly believe that I won this actually.
Since that day, you've literally been hugging the headlines back home, and I believe there have been so many other reactions to your victory. So tell us about it.
Yeah, actually, it was unbelievable. I became so popular among my friends and my colleagues and other people who I just know, and it was good that they all congratulated me and they said that they are so proud of me. So it was good to hear that, and yeah, to be on the newspaper and be on television shows, it was so strange and so new experience for me, but it was tiring actually. So before the ceremony night, I had a really tough month. I worked a lot, so I was already so tired. I was working a lot, and yeah, I also learned a lot because I'm doing my master degree program here in Hungary. I study sports management, and yes, I had to write a lot of documents for the school, like homework. So yeah, it was a little bit tiring. And after that, I had to wake up in the morning every day and go to the TV shows, but it was exciting, of course. And actually, these interviews, it was about 2 weeks, and after that, things calmed down, and I got back to my daily routine, and I'm happy.
So let's talk about your winning photo now. Tell us about that moment, first of all.
Actually, it's a tradition in water polo. I think everywhere in the world, this is a water polo tradition, but they win a big match or a cup or a world championships. They push their coach or just each other to the pool in their clothes on it. On them. So I know that this moment is going to come if they win, and yeah, our goalkeeper just got the last ball and they won. So the others pushed their coach into the water, and I was a little bit nervous about the autofocus in my camera, that it shouldn't go somewhere else, just to be punctual and get the shot. So yeah, I was a little bit nervous, but also excited about the whole event and the whole story.
So how did you capture it? What did it take, to get that shot exactly as we saw it?
Yeah, actually, I took more shots because I choose to shoot serious, and my camera, which I worked with, was able to shoot 4 pictures per second. So actually I made 4 pictures, and yeah, that was
the best.
That was it. So after that, I choose what I liked the most, and that was that picture.
Amazing. Now, come to think of it, there were several photos that you must have taken. I know 2020 was a weird year for everyone. Little events to actually cover eventually. So that was one of the few events that eventually took place last year. So amongst all the photos you took, why did you pick that one to submit for the awards?
Yeah, because actually when I heard about this award, I thought that that this was a tough year, and I thought that I didn't shoot many good photographs actually, because there were many events that I couldn't get an accreditation, etc. So I was thinking about it, and then I just realized that actually our team Hungary won a European Championship at the beginning of the year when we didn't even hear about coronavirus. So I realized that this was a historical moment for our country. So this is why I chose this one.
So what are your plans for this year now?
Right now, I'm always looking for scholarships and international opportunities to improve and to get better. So I hope that maybe in this year I'm going to get one, or I will have the chance to work abroad or something like that. But since then, while I just am doing the application processes, I just want to try out new things in photography, new sports, and be able to participate at international sports events because I really miss them.
When and how did you fall in love with photography?
Actually, I started to do photography when I was about 11 years old. And first, it is a little bit funny because I started to photograph the flowers in my grandmother's garden. And this is where it started. And during high school, I wanted to learn about photography. So I applied to a course, and there I studied a lot of areas about photography. And back then I knew that sport photography is what I like the most. And during my university studies, I applied to one of the most read Hungarian online newspaper to be a photojournalist intern. And there I had the chance to learn from the best photographers in Hungary. It was not newspapers especially for sports, but I had the chance to participate at international sport events also. And I always looked for these opportunities. So there I got to know the Hungarian sport photographers, and I always try to ask questions about them, ask about their techniques to be able to improve.
Who has been the biggest influence in your career, your sports photography career?
Actually, I think that Adam Pretty is my favorite sport photographer. So it was a great honor to meet him in an AIPS meeting and be in the same award like him. Yeah, I really like his work, and I always look through his Instagram and check his photographs and try to find out how does he do these shots actually. And yeah, after the AIPS meeting, I had even the chance to chat with him and ask some questions about him. So it was cool. Getty Images is the agency I would like to work for. So this is my dream job, to be a photographer one day.
I was about to ask you, like in the coming years, what is that big goal that you hope to achieve soon?
Actually,
the big goal, yeah.
Yeah, to get an opportunity from Getty to work there, to work for them as an intern or as a young reporter, or just for a few months as a scholarship or something like this. So I am always applying for these opportunities, and I hope that maybe in the following years I'm going to get one.
How about in terms of, let's say, covering tournaments or covering events? Which tournaments are you looking forward to the most?
Of course, the Olympics.